Hello everybody! Welcome to the last book vlog of 2024. I think there's only like 10 days left of 2024, which is crazy to think about. So I'm planning to do as many book things as I can before the year ends. And we're gonna start with the very last book swap of 2024. I am gonna go to one of my favorite romance bookstores. It's called Smitten. It's the cutest little local romance bookstore, and today they're having their very last book swap of the year. So I'm gonna show you the two books that I brought to swap. The first one is A Jingle Bell Mingle. This one I read and I gave 2.5 stars. It was just not what I was looking for. I really wanted a sweet and wholesome holiday book, and this was the total opposite. This was more spice than plot, and it was just not my favorite. So I'm gonna swap that one out. And then I also have Savor It, which is in the back, but I don't want to get it, so I'm gonna put a picture right here. But it just was not for me, did not capture my interest, so I'm gonna swap it out too. All right, let's go see what books we can find. So I'm a little bit bummed because they did not accept any more Christmas books for the last swap of the year. So I couldn't switch that one out, but I did switch out Savor It for the Inheritance Games. I've been wanting to start this series, so I got the first book in the series and I'm excited to read it. They also had books by Sarah Dessen, which was one of my favorite authors when I was in high school, and I was so tempted to get one of her books. And I was also tempted to get Eclipse, which is the third book in the Twilight series that I've been wanting to read. I'm slowly but surely rereading that series, but I didn't because I really wanted this one and I really want to start the series, so I got this one instead. I really want to come back next month and see what newer books they have, because they weren't accepting a lot of books because it was the last one of the year. So I want to see all of the new ones that people are going to bring next year, and I already have two that I want to trade. I don't know if they're going to be accepted because they're a little bit like on the older side. They only accept books that have been published in the last 5 years, and the books that I wanted to swap out were published in like 2019, so I don't know if they will accept them, but that's okay. Alright, on to our next bookish thing. I'm back home now, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is update my reading journal. I have one book that I need to add to this. It was a 5-star read for me, and it was very surprising because it's a Christmas book. It's called My December Darling. It's a short little Christmas novella, and I loved it. It was exactly what I was looking for the holiday season, and I gave it 5 stars. So I'm going to add it to my book journal, and I'm also thinking about adding pictures. Right now it just has the name and the author, quotes, and a little summary of what I thought about the book, but I want to add like a little picture, maybe like up in this corner or on this side, but I want to add pictures of the covers of the book so I remember what they look like. So I'm going to print the covers out on sticker paper, cut them out, and then put them in here. I just finished doing my reading journal and I realized that the ink was smearing, so I kind of had to go back and reprint the pictures, laminate them so that I can make sure that the ink wasn't smearing everywhere. I got it all over my hand and all over some of the pages, but I fixed it, so we're all good with that. I feel like walking to the coffee shop that's about like a 10-minute walk from where I live because it's such a beautiful day out. The sun is shining, it's not too cold, so I think I want to walk to the coffee shop, listen to the audiobook of the book that I'm currently reading, which is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. And then once I get to the coffee shop, I'm gonna get some breakfast, and I want to keep reading at the coffee shop. They have like a really cute outdoor area, so I'm hoping there's outdoor seating so that I can keep reading on my Kindle, because I really want to know if this book is gonna pick up and be a little bit better. Right now it's kind of slow for me. I'm currently on page 57, so I barely started it. I didn't start it too long ago, but I'm really hoping that it picks up, because if it doesn't, I think I'm just gonna have to DNF it and pick up another book. But we'll see how it goes after reading a little bit at the coffee shop. All right, let's go. Was definitely not a 10-minute walk. I think it was probably like 20 minutes. I didn't sit in their outdoor seating because it wasn't as clean as I thought it was gonna be, because it is outside and there's a lot of birds outside, if you know what I mean. But I still got some breakfast. I got a really good bagel with cream cheese, and then I had one of their new drinks. It's a cinnamon latte and it's really good actually. I did end up reading a few more pages. I think I only read like 20 more pages of Love Light Farms. I keep getting the book name wrong. I keep confusing it with Light Lark by Alex Astor, but that's a totally completely different book. I did read 20 more pages. I'm not as invested in the story or the characters as I thought I was going to be. I really want to like this book, but I just can't seem to get into it. Anyways, I am now outside Bart's Bookstore, which is known as the biggest outdoor bookstore in Southern California, and it's literally in the same town that I moved to this year, which is so exciting. I didn't know it was the biggest outdoor bookstore when I first moved here, and I've been going to it probably every other weekend just because I love looking at their vintage book collection. It's so cool to see. I'm pretty sure it used to be a house and it got converted into a bookstore, so inside the house are all the newer books, so those get all locked up, and then outside in the yard are all the bookshelves and the used books that you could choose from, and they even have books outside of the building. It's really cool. of like original book covers. They have like The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien, but they have like this vintage cover of it, which I really want to get because it matches the vintage cover of The Hobbit that I got. They have a lot of like different covers and like vintage covers that I really like. And they also have like a bunch of books from Book of the Month. Like this one right here is from Book of the Month. I don't think I'm gonna get any books today. I'm just kidding. I'm back in my car. I feel like I'm always in my car whenever I do book stuff, and that's because I always drive to different bookstore locations and just different locations. But I am gonna end the vlog here. I cannot believe that 2024 is coming to an end. There's only a few days left, and I can't wait for the new year. I'm so excited for all of the new books that are coming out, all of the video ideas that I have, and I'm so happy that I was able to start this book channel in 2024. I knew that I wanted to start a channel, I just didn't know what I wanted it to be. Reading became my hobby, and I was like, why don't I just make reading videos and book videos? And I'm so glad that I did, because I've been having so much fun with it, and I cannot wait to continue that in 2025. I also want to thank all of you for watching my videos. I know my channel is still really small, but I'm excited to keep going with it, and I've been so excited to see the growth. Every single subscriber that I get is just so exciting. So thank you so much, and I cannot wait for 2025. I have so many goals and so many things that I want to do, and I'm just very excited. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.